Hi, welcome. This is our reading for November 1st through the 10th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We are all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing, so see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. It could be a reading under your sun, moon, or rising sign. So see what resonates for you. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love, for the highest, greatest good of everyone involved, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links I provide below to show your love and support to the artists and musicians and see if there's more depth, more signs to these first 10 days of the month for you in those links below. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in a moment. Hi Aries, welcome. This is our reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring for the first third of November 2016. So the 1st through the 10th. Let's begin and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Aries. For the highest, greatest good of all, start with one card for focus, clarity, understanding the energies beginning November for Aries, and wisdom to ride these energies best. The wolf instinct. Ooh, Aries, this is you. You have really good instinct. I feel like Aries is witty. They have instinct. I want to say like street smarts. Like they figure things out on a whim. They go into it without fear. I feel like sometimes Aries can be the loner, but in a good way, in a strong way. You're the first to do it. The first to pursue something, the first to go there, the first to try. It's like something inside of you that just makes you move. It makes you dive into something. Perhaps this is also instinct on knowing when to hold back. It looks like it's cold. So there's preparation, searching for something that is not readily available, accessible, easily found, and you're on a mission to get there, to find this, to do it, to be the first, to, I feel like you're going into new territory. You're, yeah, like paving your own way. Where are you going, Vinny? What's going on? So maybe you're doing something alone, doing it your way, using your instincts on this. Maybe you don't know exactly where you're going, your like territory yet, but your instinct is going to get you through. It's going to help you find what you need to survive, to thrive, to grow, to move along, to lone wolf. I hear lone wolf, but I feel like you're not alone. Because I can hear howling, not really, but I hear I hear howling among wolves, among others like you. Maybe independent people like you, independent friends, working together with somebody who's very independent and both doing your own thing, or all of you doing your own thing. And when that, like when the sound calls you, when the howl comes, like you come together and bring those energies together to make something solid like a mountain, to build something really strong. But I feel like it's starting with you. Maybe others get on board later, or you hear that call later once you move into new territory. I feel like you're getting to know this place. You're getting to know this thing. You're learning about it, and you're tapping into your instinct. Sensing danger, sensing what's not right for you before you get there. I feel like you only tackle the things you know you can handle. And otherwise you hold back and use your instinct to be quiet, to wait, to be silent. Like quiet in the snow, you know, no sound. Being sensitive, listening to everything around you, how you feel, and how that environment makes you feel, and how it changes as you move along. And move according to those changes inside of you, how you feel with that person, you know, feeling out that situation. I feel like you're starting something new, maybe beginning a new job, new relationship. Maybe you were alone for a while, and that's new territory, or you just needed time alone to figure something out, to do something your own way, to yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's go to the Steampunk Tarot and get a card for Aries, clarity on instinct. The Wolf. Being a pack leader, Aries. Or if you're maybe going to someplace new, like a new environment, and there's already a pack leader, maybe not fight for that position, maybe just hold back and see how everything works there, and gain skills, gain confidence, gain communication in that environment first before you make a move. I feel like for others, you're like almost like you were alone for a while, and I want to say like the opposite. I see like fire, like thrown into the fire, thrown right in there to just go with it, use your instincts, go. So maybe that's really different from where you were, but something you're good at too. Something you're good at. I feel like it drives you. It maybe there's healthy competition or something inside of you that makes you feel like you can get better at this thing, this chance, and you want to like practice more, you want to go farther, you want to try something different out. I feel like you're working in territory that's new for you, and you're bringing different energy there. You're doing it your way somehow. Let's get another card for Aries. And that's the Ten of Swords. Well, this card has a phrase that is something like, well, thank goodness that's over. Like, I'm just glad that's over. It's just, this was kind of shitty, Aries. This situation was cold. Maybe you were alone. Maybe this was like time. It took a long time to get here, to end this thing, to get rid of some attachments, to get rid of something stabbing you in the back. Maybe you just had to go off on your own. Maybe that was attachments in the past, or maybe a not so healthy work environment or something like that. And you had to just, you know, no matter where you went, it was just like sharks just kind of taking bites out of you, and you just had to do it your way and leave this situation. This situation has to be done now. It's over. It's about to be over. You're ready. You're, you know, glad. You're praying this is over, and ready to start something new. Ready to do whatever you have to do, even if you have to do it on your own, you know, somewhere different, so you can not have this again. I see like a businessman like there's like a man purse there, or like a briefcase, and you're holding some kind of picture or something, and there's just all these swords like pinning you to the roof of this building. You can't get away. You were stuck here, stuck in this building, this office, this job, this something that you just weren't healthy at. It wasn't doing you good. It was just weighing you down more and more the longer you stayed and the harder it was to get up. So now that that's over, we can move with your instinct. I feel like perhaps you avoided this too. Knowing Aries, I feel like Aries probably didn't let this get out of hand before you moved along. So maybe that was your environment. Those were just little situations that just kept happening over and over until it was just, that's it, no more. You know, usually it only takes 2 for you to move along, and you stayed for 10 of them. It was long enough, you know, so maybe you stayed longer than you should have, or felt something coming, and maybe you started to feel all those little, like that tension, those, I feel like it's jabbings, like jabs, words, slices of something, like taking little bits of you, you know, maybe you felt that coming, you felt that sharp edge, and you actually got away first before this happened. When I look through there, it looks like it's a shadow, like it happened already. So I feel like that's over. You used your instinct to get out and to bring something valuable with you. You know, let something fall away. Learn something that about your situation that didn't work at all. It wasn't good. You have to do it your way now for this to work out, not their way, or the way maybe you were guided to do, taught to do, forced to do, had to do, in responsibility to do, something like that, but you don't anymore, at least. So let's get clarity. Let's get more clarity on the Ten of Swords with the same deck for Aries. What's ending and what's beginning. It's a tweener card. So you're leaving something harsh behind, and you're starting something that's creative. This is something in the past, I feel. That's what pushed you to do it your way, do something different. I feel like that's maybe even in like your childhood, or like in the past. Why you started to go a different direction, to do something with independence, your own drive, moving you forward, like no boss, or your own hours, or something like that, where you can have more control over where you go, what you do. I'm getting like time. But this Three of Wands is like active waiting. You're waiting patiently for the ship to come in, for that sound to howl, for something to arrive, for something that you sent out to come back. I feel like there's, you have your lights ready here. You're ready for that call, that visit, that communication, that relationship, that chance, that bond somehow with others to come through, to connect something together. I feel like this is either different people you're working with and waiting for the right thing to come through, and just, kind of holding back, actively waiting, listening, tapping into your instincts, knowing what you're doing, not wasting time, waiting patiently, so maybe not rushing into something. Maybe that is what happened here. You rushed into something and you found out it wasn't good for you the hard way, and now you know. And now you're waiting for the right thing to come in. I feel like you have multiple options. I see 3 ships, and you have 3 lights. So you have enough energy to work with everything that comes through. You have enough wisdom and guidance and inner drive, motivation, stamina, passion to circulate this energy and move it. I feel like moving it forward. I feel like you just, like here, there's like a flare. I think it's the sun, but I thought of a flare going up and seeing that signal flare. So maybe you're waiting for that sign. You're focused on something coming in and you're prepared for it. So maybe you're preparing for it, better prepared than in the past, knowing what you're dealing with now, using your instinct to feel out that situation and be ready. Be on the shore when it comes. Even here, you're by the water. You're using your emotions and your mind, your higher self to do like divine guidance, like to really tap into when it should be your way and when you need to listen and hear and wait and observe, you know, learn something. Let's get a card for Aries. That's the High Priestess. So that's deep inner knowing, Aries. That's really knowing deep inside of you the answer. It's revealing things slowly, listening to your gut to know what you should say, what you shouldn't say, who you should trust, who you shouldn't trust, what information to let out, what nuggets of wisdom are useful, and when to turn the next page, when to pause, take time, meditate, and read, study, you know, savor, take in what you're seeing, what you're observing, what you're gaining in that situation, that time you have before that connection is made. The High Priestess is a feminine energy. It's two. She's highly connected to spirit, to divine guidance. It's having a deep inner knowing and feeling about something you can't completely understand, but you do somehow. But it's layers. It's slowly. It's little by little, lesson by lesson, or, you know, opening up your spiritual gifts slowly. Trusting that guidance that comes through, asking for guidance if you need it to help you understand. I feel like you're given what you can handle. And there's wisdom for you here, Aries. There's big wisdom here. Maybe that's you, you know, using your instinct, but I feel like this is your higher self, and this is that survival self to know what to do in the moment. This is taking an extra moment and using that instinct wisely, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, and insights that come through meditation. I feel like there is wisdom being offered here. It's coming through for you. You're offering a little bit of wisdom to somebody else. You know, just giving them a little bit of guidance, turning on that light a little bit. You know, reading that page, allowing them to read that page, keeping the rest to yourself. This could be somebody else, not saying a lot, and you're learning slowly with. You're learning to find that middle pathway through between opposite gateways, you know, opposite energies. You're finding that middle ground, that thing that binds you together. I'm seeing the binding, you know, that thing that combines all of you, Aries. You know, your higher self, your chakras. Yeah, I see your like root chakra as well. So like I see like infrared and ultraviolet, like the whole spectrum of color, energy, frequency coming together. Almost like you wrap it around and it creates a circle. It's interesting that I'm thinking about the circle and it's the High Priestess, which is feminine energy. It moves in like circular motion. It's round, it's feminine, it's receptive. And she's holding this square book. Something bound and, you know, structured. So she understands opposite energy and handles it with care and works with those opposite energies to create a balance within her, within him, within yourself. This is guidance you can trust. Okay, Aries, I hope this was helpful for you. Have a beautiful week. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.